Welcome, everybody. This class is about paying attention, and that can be hard for us because sometimes there's just so much coming that you pay a little bit of attention to everything, or sometimes you focus so much on one thing that you forget to pay attention to all the other things. And so, the way we're going to tie this into our physical flow is by thinking about attention in the sense of paying attention to what's closest. So in that case, it's our body. Our body is right here with us. So we're not going to pay attention to what happens in the rest of the room. We're not going to pay attention to what just happened or what's coming up later today. Instead, we're going to pay attention to the closest things to us. And therefore, the way we're going to build this flow is we're going to keep our poses kind of close at first, a little more subtle, a little bit lower, a little bit quieter. And then as we move through the flow, we're going to kind of expand our physicality and expand our practice in a way that kind of helps us think about how we can expand our attention, yet still keep it very close so that we can choose what to focus on, we can choose how to distribute our attention, and we can also choose when something is worthy of our attention or when something's just sucking it for no reason. And so hopefully this keeping it close concept on our mat today helps you out there in the rest of your day world life. On that note, so in that vein, we're going to start on our back. We're going to start really quiet. Just one more note. I have my 2 blocks kind of lined up for later on in the practice. They might be useful. They might be not. On the note of attention, I'm going to use them throughout, the class for things that it might take my attention away from my body if I have to kind of reach or fuss or fidget. And so some people, the blocks help you maintain attention on your body. Some people, the blocks are distracting because there's something you have to deal with. So you know yourself best if you even have blocks at all. So choose based on that whether the blocks help you kind of stay with yourself or if they take you out because you need to move them around or work with them in a certain way. So just a tidbit there. Let's start laying down on your back. So you're going to go all the way flat onto the mat. And we'll be here in constructive rest. So that what that means is you're going to have your 2 knees fall apart and your feet wide. And I like to kind of really check in with that. What is a comfortable way? Because it's supposed to be comfortable and it's also supposed to be kind of opening in your low back. Take a deeper breath. Maybe hand on belly, hand on heart feels really comfortable. For me, I like hands on thighs. Not only do I find it grounding, but it's accessible. I don't feel like I have to kind of fidget around to get it right. So I'm using that word fidget. I don't really mean it in a bad way, but just something that is distracting, something that takes time and space away from your attention. Sometimes we use fidgeting as a tool not to pay attention. We just kind of let our mind or our body fidget. And sometimes it's something that we're not in control of. Take a deeper breath. So as I mentioned, we're starting with the subtle, we're starting with the close. Take another deep breath, landing in this body. Then peel your knees apart. Take a moment to kind of stretch out in any way you need so that you can set up for feet down, knees bent. We'll be moving in a few moments into bridge, but we're going to start with, again, the subtle. So toes and feet are parallel, no turning out or turning in. And you can kind of keep your hands wherever is comfortable or move them to the mat, whatever feels right. We're going to start by simply tucking the tailbone. So take an inhale and kind of push your sitting bones down to the ground, which should mean your low back lifts. So it's the opposite of a tailbone tuck. And then on an exhale, you're lifting your tailbone, but everything stays on the ground. It's an internal lift. Your belly pulls in, your tailbone lifts, your sitting bones may even lift. And then opposite inhale, push, sitting bones towards ground. Exhale, little pull up of tailbone. And so I want you to simply pay attention. What's going on in the muscles? Even if you don't really know what's connected to what, that's okay. It's kind of feeling that out. What's going on in the rest of the body? I can feel my shoulders just slightly shift throughout each side of that movement. Everything's connected, so how do these interconnections work? Maybe pay a little more attention to the heat in your body or the lack thereof. It feels a little cold in the room that I'm in right now. And then paying attention to your breath. How does it flow in? Does it flow in more or less now than if you were just laying still? We're going to take this now into a bridge lift. So we'll keep that kind of push down on the inhale. And now you'll exhale. Tailbone tuck leads the way. Hips as high as you can lift them. And then this time it's just an inhale to roll down. Now we can let go of that opposite of the tuck. And just exhale, lift, tuck tailbone into bridge. Inhale, roll down, land. Exhale, curl and tuck. Inhale, roll. So now this is our flow. So again, without dwelling on it too much, you can just do kind of a scan of what's going on in the physical, the energetic, the heat, the breath. In this new movement. It's quite a shift from what we were doing just a few minutes ago. Good, and then the next time that you come down, take a moment to set up, because we're going to hold bridge for a couple breaths and add a little bit on. So we want to make sure that the feet are truly underneath the knees. Sometimes they move away. Again, tailbone tucks, exhale, lift. This time, walk the shoulders underneath you if available. Interlace the hands. Bridge pose. Stay here or heel toe your feet a little closer together. Draw right knee in and then extend right leg to sky. 2 breaths. Bend right knee, place it down, lift hips higher, and then inhale, left leg high. Exhale, stay. Bend knee, lower foot, lift hips, and now remove hands and lower down into just where we began. Again, if you need to kind of stretch out the legs, and then move the feet a little wider so that the knees aren't so bent. Widen the feet. Take an inhale at center, and on an exhale, knees fall left, chin right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees right, chin left. So this simple windshield wiper with the breath. And we're, again, even though we just lifted a leg, we're still staying really close to the ground. Close to the ground usually helps us feel closer to our body. I want to add on just a little bit. You can kind of extend the arms and make this a little bit free-flowing. The next time you move knees to the left, you can kind of roll onto your side. And then inhale through center. Exhale, roll onto other side. So let's do this a few more times. Just inhale and exhale. And it doesn't really have to look like anything. Let's do one more each side. And then go ahead and roll to your side and come on up into downward facing dog, whichever direction feels right to you for your flow. Take a moment to get set up as needed, and we will meet there. In downward dog, you can take a couple pedals of the knees, swishes of the hips, whatever feels right. As all of a sudden, even though we're still in kind of our grounded, close to the earth pose, we've come quite a distance from where we were just a few moments ago, where we were completely on the ground. So let your attention kind of recalibrate. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, drop left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Take a couple breaths here, just landing again. We've already kind of moved quite significantly off the ground and up into the world. Perspective changes. One more breath. On an exhale, hands come inside of right foot, lift left knee. And then we're going to transition Skandasana. Bend your left knee, lift your right toes. And I'm going to suggest that you keep that left heel on the ground. I know in recent classes I've had you lift it, but for now, we're staying close to the earth. We're staying grounded. Take one more breath. Ground both feet, make them parallel to each other, kick the heels out, and land in Prasarita Padachanasana. Couple breaths here. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bring your hands inside of right foot again. Turn right toes forward, lift left heel. Drop left knee and sink into a lizard pose. Blocks or no blocks. And then tuck your left toes and lift that knee. On an exhale, step left foot outside of left hand. Sit into Malasana. On an exhale, hands down, forward fold. Turn your toes so they're straight ahead. Send right leg back, lunge, flatten right hand to the earth, and on an exhale, twist, lunge, twist, and breathe. On an exhale, left hand down. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale to the belly, unless you're not coming onto your belly. Inhale, lift up cobra, stay for the exhale. Broaden collarbones, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. So again, we've added some heat, added some variety, but we're staying pretty close. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, right knee down. Inhale into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, stay. Couple breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale, hands inside of left foot. Lift right knee. Transition Skandasana. Right heel down, right toes point backwards. Breathe. Straighten both legs. Kick the heels back. Prasarita Padottanasana. Fold. Stay in that observant mind. Inhale, halfway lift, transition left toes forward. Hands inside of left foot. Drop right knee, lizard pose. Tuck right toes, lift right knee. Right foot outside of right hand. Drop in. Malasana. Exhale, forward fold. Toes straight ahead. Left leg back. Left hand flat. On an exhale, twist. On an exhale, hands down, step back plank. Inhale and exhale to the belly if available. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale, broaden collarbones. Exhale. We'll move through the same sequence with just a couple additions. We will move it through it a little bit faster. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, lift up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, hands down, left knee lifts. Inhale, transition, back of mat. Exhale, stay. Inhale, transition, kick your heels out. Exhale, fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, transition, lunge, hands inside. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift left knee. Exhale, step outside of hand and drop hips in, Malasana. One breath. Inhale, stand to the sky. Exhale, drop in. One more like that. Inhale, stand to the sky. Exhale, drop in. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, forward fold. Turn your toes straight ahead. Inhale, step right leg back. Right hand flat. Exhale, twist left arm to sky. Take an inhale, and on an exhale, lift up into a high twisted lunge. Left knee still bent, arms open. 3 breaths. Inhale, high lunge facing forward. Exhale, hands down and flow. Chaturanga or to the mat, your choice. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sink in. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down, right knee lifts. Inhale, transition, Skandasana. Exhale here. Inhale, transition, Prasarita-Padottanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, transition, left toes forward, right heel lifts. Right knee down. Inhale, sink in. Exhale, pigeon. I'm sorry, lizard. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, right foot outside of right hand, Malasana. One breath. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the earth. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Lift hips, fold. Toes straight ahead. Inhale. Left leg back, left hand flat. Exhale, twist right arm up. Big inhale. Exhale, lift up, twist open, breathe and stay. Inhale, arms frame ears. Exhale, hands frame, foot, and flow. Whichever way you want to get there. So obviously, that changed things. We were standing, expanding. Keep the attention close on the body, but allow yourself to really see widely, see far. Our last cycle is going to be the same with a couple additions, and I think you can probably guess the direction, those expansive poses. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sink in. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, left knee lifts. Inhale, transition, Skandasana. Exhale. Inhale, transition, Prasarita-Padottanasana. Exhale, land. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right toes forward, left heel lifts, left knee down. Inhale, sink the hips. Exhale, lizard. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, malasana. One breath. This time with a side bend. Inhale up into the side. Exhale to the earth. Inhale up into other side. Exhale to earth. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Right hand down. Exhale, twist into your twist. Left foot is forward. Inhale. On an exhale, lift up and open. One breath. Inhale, open wide into warrior two. 3 breaths. Inhale, straighten left leg, arms up. Exhale, pulse in, warrior two. Couple like this. Inhale, taking up space. Exhale. One more. Inhale, left leg straight, arms up. Exhale, left hand down on shin or block, right arm up. Triangle pose, 3 breaths. Look in front of left foot, grab a block or not. Bend left knee, and on an exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Take up space. Shift your attention, challenge your attention. Can you keep it very close? Draw in, bend right knee, hold the outer edge of the right foot, lift up, dancer or thigh stretch your choice, open across your chest. Step your right foot down. Place your feet a little wider. And just stand here and let all that big energy fall away. So it's just you, your body, your attention. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, hop, flow. Back of mat. Downward dog, reset, reconnect. So again, now that we know what it looks like, keeping your attention on the present right where we are, instead of jumping ahead, making a plan. How do we stay right here, right where it's needed? This is the practice. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, say. Inhale. Exhale, hands inside of left foot, lift right knee. Inhale, transition, Skandasana. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lengthen legs, Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, stay. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left toes forward, right heel lifts, hands in. Drop the knee. Inhale, sink the heart. Sink the hips. Exhale, lift the heart. Inhale, lift right knee. Exhale, stand outside of right foot, drop hips, Malasana. One breath. Same thing, side bend. Inhale into the side stretch. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, fold, toes straight ahead. Inhale, left leg back, left hand plants. Exhale, twist, lunge. Inhale, exhale, lift. One breath. Inhale, warrior two to set up. Stay. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Couple like this on your own. Inhale, straighten right leg, arms up. Exhale, right hand on shin, left arm to sky, breathe. Do big things. Keep your attention focused where you need to be, where it needs to be. Bend your right knee, look down, grab a block, or not. On an inhale, expand, open. Ardha Chandrasana. One more big inhale. On an exhale, soften both knees, but left knee especially. Hold the outer edge of the foot. Don't overthink it. Thigh stretch or dancer pose, top of mat. And then bend the left knee, soften the left knee, step it down. Get a little wide. And then just stand here and let it fall away. So the energy that you can build up, you can also bring it down. The direction that we focus the body, we can also focus the mind. So stand here just like a mountain. Your feet on the ground a little wider than your hips. Rooted. They're not moving. Your heart, your brain, everything lifting up, but it's not going anywhere. We can have all this life happening around us. We can participate in it. We can't, it doesn't have to absorb us. It doesn't have to take over. We're still there. Super, super present. Take a deeper breath. Big exhale. Step your feet under your hips. Feel that change. So this is where I'm going to leave this class, which is different than we normally do, right? So you can just kind of walk off your mat into your day, hopefully keeping this dialogue close. You can go down to Shavasana. You can go into some deeper stretches. You can take it into a handstand or something else. But you get to decide. So thank you so much for being here.